So yesterday, what we have done, we have done with our deployment phase, right? And today we have to check the deployment status.
Yesterday we installed the storefront server.
Yes,
It's all
yes,
right.
yes. So we have done till here. Now we have to test up the deployment, right? So, so let's go to the storefront. You have texted me yesterday like you are not getting the internet or what? I'm just unable to get
Yes.
that. Mm-hmm.
The thing is, once I log into this um, to the DC,
Mm-hmm.
so delivery controller.
Mm-hmm.
So there I am not getting internet.
Yes, it is same like this
And
only, no? Right?
huh, huh.
So internet is not actually required. I disabled the internet connection for every virtual machine.
Is it
Okay. So the reason is that
okay?
I do not want my virtual machines to be auto update or to, waste of my internet resources. So
And
internet
also
is
I don't have, yeah, yeah, I don't have access to this ADA Active Directory.
you are not allowed to do so.
Oh, okay.
The reason is that no, I do not want to destroy my domain controller. So Active
No,
Directory.
no, which is great.
Mhm,
The thing is, what happened after rebooting,
mhm,
I mounted this ISO Virtual
mhm,
Apps and Desktop 7.2 ISO.
mhm.
It was not loading.
This one, this ISO.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
I'm not sure how you have mounted. We'll check that thing. But yeah, it is here only, na, on this PC. You can see.
It was not mounting. And one is it is not mounting,
So
and second it
whenever
was not
whenever
in.
this kind of things happen, na, simply click on empty one and click again. You will see.
Oh, it will load.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes if you face this error, just click on empty. First empty it, then mount it again.
Huh. So first, what happened? I got that. I installed all the core components, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But when I opened the studio, nothing was visible in the studio.
Okay. So sometimes what happens, na, like we have installed multiple things on a single server, na. So sometimes it may take some time. So in the meantime, na, what you can check, you can open the task manager and just look for the CPU utilization. Like you can see right now it's 4 or 5%, but sometimes it reach up to the 90% or maybe even more than that. Okay. So
Hmm.
that is the reason for the slowness. Or you must have to check like how many virtual machines are parallelly powered on, right? If more than 5 or 6
No,
machines are
none of them were powered on. Only my DC was powered on.
okay, we'll check this. Okay, so now what we have done, this is our storefront URL. Okay, now I'm acting as an end user. So in this is my personal laptop. You can consider like I just have to type that URL http colon double slash ctx hyphen wp hyphen sf slash 6 then slash India, then HO Bab. Let me copy that. So this is our storefront URL. Right now, I'm not going into the hypervisor and other stuff. I'm just acting as an end user. Okay. And okay, so that workspace, it should be installed on every end user machine. So in my system, it is already installed. So I'm just launching it. Now here it is. So now we have to enter the credentials. So I think TechMTech, that is the domain slash. We have published something to test one, right? And I'm not sure what password is. Let me try that. Let me copy this first. Mhm. Okay, perfect. So now you can see for test user 01, we have published one desktop which was HR desk, right? So
Mhm.
once user double click on this icon, so that VDI is launched for this user with the help of Citrix desktop viewer. This is your Citrix workspace.
Okay.
Hmm. I stuck on the white screen. Let's wait if machine is not responding or what. So that is your end user VDI. Okay. User can log in, user can like whatever the activities user have to perform, user can do their like routine task. Okay, so this is how end user access the resources, but that is a one-time task, right? That is my end user VDI, and whatever the applications we have given in this machine, you will find like we have installed that free version of Office, right? Along with where is that WinRAR and the Chrome. Here it is. Okay. Now this is how end user launch their VDI, right? But some scenarios are there. Like for an example, we have got one requirement. Okay, to publish application only to this user, means there is no requirement for the desktop. Okay, or maybe user need one application along with the desktop. Okay, so to achieve that task, again we have to go to the studio console as a Citrix administrator. We have got some requirement like HR team needs some application only to be published, right?
Mm.
Or whatever the application that is required for that particular team, we have to give them the solution. So simply launch the studio. Okay, let's check with the test user 02 as well if we have published something to him. I forgot the password for test 02. Okay, where is test 02? Where is into the office users. Okay, let's try again. Perfect, there is nothing published to that user. Okay, so you will see these kind of issues like whenever users are complaining like they are getting such kind of errors like there is no desktop available for you at this time. Why? Because nothing is published for that user. And generally these kind of issues or tickets you will get from kind of new joiners only. Okay, like recently who onboarded but they have got the URL storefront URL along with their credentials but they are unable to see anything. So let's take this user only, test user 02. Now go to the studio. It is still launching. Okay. Okay. So now machine catalogs we already created, right? And now we have to go to into the delivery groups, and now we have got one requirement for test user 02 or any specific team or any user. Okay. Now the requirement is to publish an application for that test user 02. So I'm going into the applications. It is taking a little bit. Okay. So now our requirement is to add application only for that user. So simply click on add application, click on next. From here you will get a list of all the delivery groups, whatever you have created, right? So in our case, we are having one only. So select this one. And in this delivery group, we are having one virtual machine. Click on next. Now it is asking to add the application. So click on add. From start menu or manually, you can add applications from anywhere. So let's go with the start menu first. So what it will do, it will automatically pick up all the applications which are available in the machine, like this machine, what we have created for this HR delivery group. Now, for an example, you can pick any the default one itself, but let me uh, select that writer, okay, Kings of Writer, or any other you can pick. You can pick Chrome as well. So two applications, let's pick, okay. Click OK. So two applications will be there without any desktop, okay. There is no need to publish desktop for that user. Click on next and click on finish. So what is happening now? Two applications are added for that particular delivery group. Now, what happen if I refresh this? You can see one tab application, and over here you can see only applications only. There is no desktop, right? So once user double click on this one, Kings of Writer or any application, it will open up with the workspace, and you can see it is opening. Okay. To sign in remotely, you need to write. Okay, there might be some this end user permissions. Okay. hmm Perfect. So what is the issue here? The properties account member of. Okay. Okay. That user is not a member of student lab. Let's try one more time.
No, what happened just now? We had actually
No, that was Active
moved some.
Directory user permission issues. The reason is that I'm continuously doing some R&Ds with the users now. So I might have removed permission for that user. So
So it will directly open. Okay.
you can see only application is launched for that user, okay? Without any desktop. Okay, user can do whatever he want to do. And this is just a demo application, but in real infra, we will publish some URLs like Amazon.com or any ERP website for HR team, right? Or for like finance team, we published some URLs which are related to the financing, like Tally or SAP, right? Those kind of application we used to publish. So this user is now
So
mhm,
if it is URL, how will you do it?
simple.
In the same
No, no,
delivery group?
it will be a little bit tricky. So for an example, we have got one requirement to publish. For an example, Amazon.com. Okay, so as, as an administrator, we know like that is only possible with the help of web browser, right? So simply
Hmm.
this application is there, Google Chrome, right? So
Hmm.
click on duplicate application.
Hmm.
So we have duplicated the Chrome.
Hmm.
It is taking a bit. Okay, so I simply duplicated the Google Chrome, right? So you can see two Google Chrome are there now. So this is
Yeah.
the second one, underscore one, what we have created. Okay. So simply right
Hmm.
click on it, go to the properties, and from here for end user, just rename it to Amazon, Amazon.com or whatever the name you want to give. And for this icon, it is for Citrix administrators. Okay. So for Citrix administrator, that is Chrome for sure, right? And you can like uh, make it something like that,
From browser.
Chrome hyphen Amazon, okay, so that your engineers will be able to identify that is a Google Chrome and it is running one URL which is Amazon.com, okay.
Hmm.
Now into the delivery part, from here you can change the logo, you can put Amazon logo or you can put your photo itself, okay. So we do not have any Amazon logo right now, so I am selecting that black director logo, okay. That is a logo for Citrix director. So I'm just picking it up and into the location, you can you have to locate the path of the application from whatever the location it is running. In our case, it is a default directory, right? But in some scenarios, there is a requirement like companies having their own applications, right? So some applications might be directly running from desktop or from any other directory, right? So you have to locate the path and into the command line, simply type https colon double slash and the URL like www.amazon.com. So that will be your argument. And group is our HR team we are having right now. Into the limit visibility, you have to limit the application to specific user. So let's limit it to test user 02. Click on apply, click on OK. So one uh, URL is published or shortcut is published for end user for a Chrome URL, not Chrome, Amazon one. So if I ask user now to refresh that console, you can see Amazon is here. And once user logged in, like double click on that, open it. So you can see web browser will be started and it will directly go to the
See,
URL.
see, okay, I'm confused about the internet. Okay, there was no internet
No, no,
in
internet is,
the.
yeah, internet is not given, but I'm just, if I allow the internet now, it will hit the URL, right? So right now there is no internet in this
Okay. Oh,
machine.
it is
So
not.
I'm just showing you how to do that, right? Means it is
Okay,
automatically
okay, okay.
routing to the Amazon.
No, I was thinking it will. I was thinking it will go.
No, no,
I never
it will
expected
never
like
go,
that.
na. Why? Because internet is disabled in my all of my virtual machines for some reason, okay? So I'm just showing you, means in a same way you can make it facebook.com, your company.com, your name.com, whatever.com you want to give, right? So now coming to your migration part, right? Like these are the basic stuff. You can create the lab and you can do so whatever you want to do. Now, very important. Like we have published this desktop for our end user along with WinRAR and Chrome or what that Office free version of Office, right? Now,
Hmm.
right now we are having only two virtual machines, right? But in a real-time scenario, we will find 100,000 or even more than that what VDI, right? Now, we have got one requirement like we have to add a new application in all of the 1,000 virtual machines. Okay. So how to
Hmm.
achieve that task without impacting end users, right? So
Hmm.
to do the same, what you powered on this machine or who?
Yeah, just now I brought up.
You do not power it on
Don't
right
want, huh?
now. I do not
Okay.
because multiple machines are running now. So now we have got requirement to update all the master images with some new application. So how to achieve that task? To achieve that task, for an example, you have got a requirement from HR team, like they need to add one new application for all of the users or the VDI. So simply power on the master image. You do not have to touch the machine catalogs, okay? And your devices you do not have to touch. Whatever the uh, operation you have to perform on the master image first. So simply power on the master image, and let's consider what we can update. We can just let me know. Do you know any small application? Hmm, what we can download?
Notepad plus plus.
Ah, yes, Notepad plus plus. Okay, so we have got Notepad plus plus. Let's wait for this machine to boot up. So right now what we are doing, we are simply opening the master image, okay? And we will perform the task, whatever the required task. Okay, so this is our master image along with Google Chrome and other application, whatever we installed earlier, Kingsoft or whatever it is. Now let's install. What is happening? Okay, and where is Notepad? Okay, this one. Okay, so now what we have done, we simply installed or added one new application into the master image, right? And
Yes.
you can see. So now what I can do, I can simply shut down my master image. Now there will be no impact on this user, which is still connected, right? And
Mm.
there is no notepad available for this user right now. Why? Because we have made changes in master image only, right? Now we have to replicate or we have to update all the virtual machines from our master image. So simply go to the master image, go to the snapshot, and from here just take a snapshot of the current state of that machine. So now here name it like HR dash along with today's date 23 November 23, right? So in that way someone will be able to identify like this is the latest one as per the date. And into the description what you have to mention, you have to mention Chrome plus WinRAR plus OpenOffice plus in the last you have to type the latest application. Okay, so whatever application you are adding or removing, the last one you have to mention in the last, means the latest one, whatever you have installed or removed. Okay, any doubt here?
No.
Okay, click on take snapshot. So it is creating the snapshot. You can see it is now created on 23rd of November. Okay, now we have done with our master image. Now simply go to the studio console, and from here these are your machine catalogs. Okay, now here you will get one option to update the machines. Okay, so click on update machine, and in this delivery group we are having one desktop. Click on next. Now it is asking like from which master image you want to update your machine catalog. So this is our master image, right? And when I expand this, I have to expand all the snapshots, and I have to select the last one, the latest one, right? Which we created today. Simply click on next. Now it will ask you for the rollout strategy. So in production, we always prefer to have this strategy on next shutdown. And basically, we used to update the like machine catalog on weekends, right? But in our scenario, we can go with the immediate one, and you can select update all the machines at the same time. But in production, you have to get some buffer time, like you can update all the machines within 4 hours or 5 hours, not all the machines at the same time. Why? Because if you select this option, what it will do, it will immediately shut down all the virtual machines. Okay, that we do not want. When you will select some time buffer, and for an example, for 5 hours you are having 100 machines, right? So what it will do, it will pick up 20 machines in every hour, and it will update 20 machines in a bunch of the 20. Okay, so in our case, we are having single machine, so we are okay with the first option. If you want to send any notification to your user, you can select 1 minute before, and in the warning message, you can type like please log off. Your VDI is about to reboot for patching purpose or application update, whatever you want to put. Okay.
Okay, security updates also we can do it like this only. Huh?
Yes, yes. Okay. So in this
Security
call,
update will
na,
be done.
yes, in the same way, in the same way. So in this call, only single minute is remaining. I am terminating the call and I will click on next.